All right, Roger Martin here from Billings, Montana. We're going to talk about choices. This is an old film, but it gets the point. This guy's in nowhere, somewhere out in the desert. He's thirsty. He's out of gas. Uh, trying to pump this old well. It's not working. He sees a note in his cup.
His hair pump's okay, but the washer gets dry and she's got to be primed. There's a jug of water under the rock. Pour it all in and pump like crazy. Oh, you'll get water. She ain't never run dry. Don't go drinking any first, ain't enough. You just prime the pump. When you're watered up, fill the jug and put her back. Don't go drinking any first. Just prime the pump. Don't go drinking any first. Just prime the pump. Just prime the pump.
Can we be obedient to what we're told? Can we do the best we know we should do? Or are we going to forget about what we're told? From inspiration, especially from people that have been there and done it and had experience. This man was foolish and he drank and didn't prime the pump, didn't leave it for anybody. All right, well, that will not work the next time someone comes. But he could have got all the water he wanted if he just followed the instructions. Didn't leave him in the can, only thinking of himself. Without mastery, without some inspiration, without some self-control, we're all in a world of hurt. Here on my page, I'll move this over a bit. There's a picture of me, suit and tie, glasses, and no hair. Some no hair on top, some of it. But there's three themes that I always come back to. The first and the foundational theme is eternal character and obedience to eternal principles, higher, truthful, eternal principles taught through Jesus Christ and through modern prophets. Now, we also need to take care of our health and business. I get it, Nature Sunshine, should have did that years ago. But love your dream, live your dream. I said love, but you need to both love yourself and love your dreams. No one has a perfect life, but they can take parts of it and really excel in those parts. I don't care about what you're passionate about. Doesn't matter if it's travel. Doesn't matter if it's what it is. Doesn't matter if it's education or helping others or serving. The challenge is, are you going to live your dream? Are you going to take part of the resources you have, part of the mastery and control you have, which is the foundation over here with Jesus Christ, and are you going to live an exciting life in a part of your life? Doesn't matter how rich you are, how poor you are. Are you going to make a difference in part of your life that makes a difference in your life and the difference of others? Big people think big, and they live outside themselves. They also control themselves, but they also take that control and live outside themselves. Now again, this is Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. Move this back over here. Control work, there we are. My picture, there's my page. Now we can go to Nature Sunshine theme here a little bit. Look at some of these other groups, but anyhow, there's the link there. Sharing wellness transforms lives. Well, a lot of things will transform your lives. Correct principles and motivation will. Seeking after truth and light and going outside of yourself will. developing a divine nature and character will, and for a lot longer than this life. So this is why I have 3 distinct areas I work in. Move this down here. Success in my life. Now we're going to talk about not success, but you have to talk a little bit about failure and what you learn with it. We're talking about 3 areas. Spiritual, talked about that. Talk a little bit about travel or some area that you're passionate in. And we'll talk a little bit about health. Talk about nature, sunshine, how to help you with all 3 of those areas. But we're also going to talk about spiritual things. Remember priming that pump? Remember the individual was careless in putting gas in his car, careless in following instructions, and careless in helping others get that water they needed. He didn't prime the pump first, wasn't obedient to his best self, destroyed himself and probably someone else that would come to need that water. I love videos because they're a good way to get the point across to someone. I'm going to close with this one. All right, this is my most popular video. We'll do a zoom in here. All right, let's continue on to part 2 of this. Now, why is this theme War in Heaven? Why is it so important? Because we are in a classic battle, a very important battle between right and wrong, between being our best spiritually and eternally versus just giving in to now and the natural man and our passions and earthly desires that are not so eternal. This is why this battle is so important. And so often Christians do not talk about this. So, Premortal Life Part 2, War in Heaven, I encourage you to take a look at that. It's also one of my most popular videos. This screenshot here is about Jesus Christ, Heavenly Father, and Lucifer. Lucifer wanted the power and glory to offer himself as a sacrifice on the cross in the garden and to do the Father's will and to bring sons and daughters back through obedience. Lucifer said, "No, I'll bring them back, but you give me their agency and their power. Choose. I'll bring them back, and no one will be lost." Third of the host of heaven thought that's a great deal. Let's go with Lucifer. But they were misunderstanding in his power and his abuse. He wanted the power of the Father and the Son. He didn't care about us. So it was rejected, and the war continues today. Again, this is Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. Your best works are a matter of choice. I live here in Billings, Montana. We'll leave this video here. We'll give you a little more information about me and what I'm doing and why, and we'll go from there. Again, this is Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. Your best works are a matter of choice and option to you. There are people out there that can help you move forward, give you financial opportunities and education, but you've got to choose to go after it, put the work in, and become skilled enough to earn an income. Again, this is Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. Have a great day.